You were never chasing the substance. You were chasing the silence. A psychiatrist with 2 doctorates spent 20 years studying human consciousness, not feelings, not emotions, not motivation. Consciousness itself, the invisible field underneath every decision you've ever made, every habit you can't break, every pattern you keep repeating without knowing why. And what he found will make you question everything you think you know about power, addiction, success, and the way your mind actually works. The book is called Power versus Force. Most people got the chart. You're about to get what's underneath it. The substance has no power. Here's a clinical fact that should stop you cold. Alcohol, chemically, measurably, carries almost 0 energetic power. Same frequency range as a raw vegetable. There is no high in the molecule. So what is actually happening when someone takes a drink and feels relief? When the anxiety drops, the noise stops, the world slows down, and finally feels manageable? The alcohol isn't creating that state. It is removing the interference that was blocking a state that was already there. Your nervous system is a running noise constantly. Fear, shame, low-grade anxiety, old grief you never processed, resentment you buried years ago. It runs below your awareness like a bass frequency you've stopped hearing because it never turns off. The substance mutes it, temporarily, imperfectly, destructively. But the peace you felt, that was yours. It was always yours. It was just buried under everything you've been carrying and never dealt with. You were never addicted to the drink. You were addicted to finally being able to hear yourself think. And here's the part that hits hardest. This isn't only about alcohol, your phone, your food, your busyness, the person you keep going back to who is wrong for you. All of it. Same mechanism. You found something by accident that briefly mutes the noise. And now you'll burn your life down reaching for it because nothing else gets you back to that quiet. The work isn't willpower. It never was. The work is learning to access that silence without needing anything to create it for you. Fact 2. Force always loses. Always. Hawkins makes a distinction that sounds simple and is one of the most profound things I've ever read. Force and power are not the same thing. They are not the same instrument. They do not operate by the same rules. Force is movement. It goes from here to there against resistance. And by the laws of physics, not opinion, physics, resistance always pushes back. Every application of force generates an equal and opposite reaction, which means force is permanently at war. Power is a field, like gravity. Gravity pushes nothing, fights nothing. It simply exists, and everything organizes around it without gravity, spending a single unit of energy to make that happen. Every controlling relationship you've ever seen collapse. That was force running out of fuel. Every leader people follow without being told to. That is a power field. Here is the fact nobody wants to hear. If you are working this hard to maintain control over your life, your relationships, your image, your outcomes, you are running on force. And force always, eventually, exhausts itself. Power doesn't exhaust itself. Power is self-sustaining because it doesn't fight anything. It simply is. The question you need to sit with is this: are you generating your life or are you fighting it? Fact 3. Your success is revealing you. Hawkins maps 3 stages of human development, and most people never make it past stage 2. Stage 1, having. You are what you own. Your identity is your possessions, your status, your title. Stage 2, doing. You are what you accomplish, your output, your role, your achievement. Stage 3, being. You are who you have become, not what you own, not what you've done. Who you actually are when all of it is stripped away. Most people, including many publicly admired, financially successful people, live their entire lives in stage 1 and 2, which is why sudden money and fame destroy so many people who seem to have everything going for them. There was nothing in stage 3, no foundation, no self. And here is the thing Hawkins says that you will not forget. The addiction, the collapse, the implosion, the unraveling. It was not caused by the success. It was revealed by it. Because when everything external arrives, and there is still nothing internal, the emptiness becomes undeniable for the first time in their lives. The real work was always in stage 3, the work of being. And it cannot be faked, bought, or skipped. Fact 5. Poverty is not what you think it is. This is the most uncomfortable claim in the book, and I'm going to give it to you straight. Being financially poor and being truly poor, what Hawkins measures as poverty-level consciousness, are not the same thing. His data showed that people who are only poor in money, but rich in relationships, language, humor, social belonging, health, community, do not carry the pattern he identifies as poverty. True poverty is a compounding, self-reinforcing pattern. Poor in money, poor in friendships, poor in vocabulary, poor in health, poor in education, poor in social connection simultaneously. Every dimension depleted at once, and each one feeding the others. The brutal implication, and I want you to really hear this, money alone does not move someone out of it. Because you handed one instrument in an orchestra that is completely out of tune, the other instruments are still playing wrong. This is not an argument against helping people. It is an argument for understanding what actually needs to change, which is a pattern, not a line item. Patterns require pattern-level intervention. That is a harder, longer, more honest conversation than most people are willing to have. Fact 6. Meaning is the most powerful force in existence. Hawkins makes a move here that most readers skim past. It is one of the most philosophically sharp things in the book. He asks, what is a constellation? It appears to be a pattern of stars forming a shape, a bear, a hunter, a belt, but look closer. Those stars have no spatial relationship to each other whatsoever. Some are in entirely different galaxies. Some are thousands of light years apart in distance. Some of them no longer even exist. You are seeing ancient light from a star that died before humans evolved. The constellation is not in the sky. It never was. And yet, we navigated oceans by it, built calendars by it, organized entire civilizations around it for 10,000 years. The pattern is real. The meaning is real. Not because it exists in the external world, but because it exists in a mind that is capable of seeing it. His point, meaning is not something that exists in reality and gets discovered. Meaning is something that a consciousness brings to reality, which makes meaning not a weakness, not an illusion, not a coping mechanism. It makes meaning the most powerful force in the universe, because nothing in reality means anything without a mind to make it mean something. Your intuition is not irrational. Your pattern recognition is not superstition. You are a meaning-making mind, and that is not a flaw. That is the entire point. Fact 7. The field comes first, always. This is what Hawkins spent 20 years building toward. This is the real thesis. The chart is just the measuring instrument. Most people operate in what he calls linear causality. A causes B causes C, the visible, sequential world. The raise causes confidence. The win causes belief. The relationship causes happiness. External events create internal states. He argues, with 20 years of data, that this is exactly backwards. The internal field, the consciousness you are operating from, the invisible context underneath everything you do, this is what determines which external events get to exist in your life, not the other way around. The person waiting for the world to change so they can finally feel powerful has the entire mechanism running in reverse. The field comes first. The external world is downstream, always. This is why two people can face the same circumstances, same obstacles, same resources, same setbacks, and produce completely different lives. One is reacting to reality. The other is generating it. The only question that matters is which one you are. 7 facts from one book. 20 years of research. Thousands of clinical cases. One conclusion. The silence you've been chasing your whole life. Through every substance, every distraction, every wrong person at the wrong hour. It was never outside of you. It was always in you, waiting underneath everything you've been too busy, too afraid, or too distracted to face. The field comes first. Build the field. Answer to no one. Which one of those 7 facts just changed something for you? Drop the number in the comments. I want to know where you are. Subscribe if you want more of this. No filler. No speeches, no inspiration. Just the truth, clean, direct and straight. I'll see you in the next one.